Hey everyone, Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania is now available, and there's been a lot of criticism online of the monkey target mode, which, for good reason, frankly, the physics are very difficult to work with, way too sensitive, but I seem to have figured them out, given that I am, as of right now, the current world record holder on the online rankings with this score of 45,950. So, I must have figured something out, but since the score directly below me is 20,000 points less, almost half as much less, it seems that I seem to have figured out something that most people haven't. So, I figured that I should do a quick video sort of explaining what I figured out. I will say, I don't think that my current world record run, which I'll put a link to in the description, is particularly impressive. There's a lot of room for improvement. It took me like an hour or two of practicing to figure it out. I think it's just literally like the basics of the physics don't work very well, and people are having trouble with that. So I'll just really quickly go over exactly how I got it to work, so hopefully people can understand it a little more. So, for quick reference, this is the PlayStation 5 version. I bought the game on PlayStation 5. We do have a review of the Switch version from Neal, which there will also be a link to in the description. And he did say that there are some problems with Monkey Target. So the most important thing that we're going to be paying attention to is the speedometer in the bottom left of the screen right now. I'm going to be referring to your speed in kilometers per hour. I'm just going to be using the numbers, and that's where you're going to be getting your speed. So anytime I say, like, to keep your speed at a certain number, that number down there is the most important thing. So we're going to start rolling off, and right as we hit the bottom of the ramp, I open the ball, and I hold down until I'm at around 80 speed. This was kind of a little bit of a worse run. But then you want to choose an arbitrary number, and you just kind of want to stick to it. So right now we're at around 50. So 50 is our arbitrary number. If you're below that number, then you want to ease up on the control stick a little bit to gain some speed. If you're above that number, then you can hold down. You can hold a little further down the control stick to gain some altitude. And you just want to keep alternating between those until you can get down to the target. So that was kind of a bad start. Usually I go for the magnet, but that's kind of how I manage my speed and actually moving around. So let's take another look at it. Hopefully doing a little better this time, that I can actually get the magnet.
Nice. Ready? Go!
So we're gonna just be staring at the speedometer as soon as we open up. 80, let go. And now we're gonna keep it at 60. And now we got kind of that good balance of speed and altitude, so that we can grab magnet, double points. We're even going to be able to get the triple points over here. And so it's very, very small adjustments being made on the control stick. It's extremely sensitive. So if you go all the way down, this is what happens. And if you let go, this is what happens. You need to be really, really careful with minor adjustments. Then we come in close. And then boom. That's almost 10,000 points on just the first roll. So that's kind of how it works. I do kind of agree that this is not a very well-made minigame because of how the physics are overly sensitive. Like, it's extremely small variations on the control stick is what you need to do to succeed. And it's really punishing. But once you figure it out, it gets pretty consistent. So hopefully this helps you guys out. And like I said, this is on the PlayStation 5 version. If you want to learn more about the Switch version, check out Neal review in the description below.
This video was made possible by our generous supporters on Patreon. Did you know that Nintendo World Report is funded directly by fans like you? When you support Nintendo World Report on Patreon, you get immediate access to multiple exclusive podcasts every month, exclusive Discord channels, an early look at select content, and more, all for as little as $1 a month. Check out patreon.com/NWR for all the details.